Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nique's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making some yummy curry goat with some rice and beans, some steamed veg, and some plantains. So we're going to start off by adding a little bit of oil to the pot, some garlic, and a little bit of onions. This is what I use when I am burning my curry. Then we're going to add in our curry here. Give that a little bit of mix. Burn your curry, guys. Burn your curry. We're gonna add in our goat. I had this goat seasoned and in the fridge from since yesterday. You'll notice it's already a tad bit yellow. That's because when I'm seasoning any meat for curry, I add in the curry during the seasoning process. So we're gonna get that all mixed in. You're gonna add in just a little bit of water in the bowl so you can get all that seasoning out, and then you're gonna add that to the pot, cover it, and let it all come together for a little bit. While that's being done, we're gonna go ahead here and then we're gonna cut up some vegetables that is going to be added to my goat. I didn't pressure cook it. I want to slow cook my goat, so this is what I'm gonna add to it while I have it sitting cooking. So we just have some onions, some scallions, some red peppers, some shadow beni or shadon beni, and some thyme and garlic. Now we're gonna add in, now that goat has, look at that color, perfect, right? Add in some water, add in all the seasoning and vegetables, get that all mixed in. I also added two bay leaves, some jeera or garam masala, however you want to call it. Also added in about 3 sticks of cloves, some ginger powder. I usually have fresh ginger in the fridge. I didn't have any more and forgot to pick up some. So some ginger powder, and I also added in some cayenne pepper for some heat. I love cooking with cayenne pepper. Just for a little heat in curry. Curry deserves heat. And then some black pepper. I did not add in any salt at this point because it's gonna sit and cook for a while, and the meat was already seasoned with salt. So after the food has been cooking for a while, then I would go back in and then I would taste and adjust my salt if needed. So at this point we're just gonna mix that all in, and then we're gonna cover this pot and on a medium to low fire allow it to cook. Then we're gonna move on to our rice and beans. Notice I say beans, not peas, because if it's peas then I would use pigeon peas. So we just have some small red beans, add in some thyme, some green onions, some garlic and some white onions, some salt and some pepper, some coconut milk, and then we're gonna cover this pot and let that come to a boil. Once it's to a boil, I'm gonna taste this and adjust my seasoning to suit, which I then added some Goya seasoning, and then I put a tablespoon or so, maybe a little bit more, of butter, because I like my rice nice and buttery. And then I added a bit more coconut milk, and then I added in my washed rice. Make sure you wash your rice before you put it in your pot. Don't just open a bag of rice and pour it in. But yeah, this is how I like to do my rice and beans. Some people do it differently. You do it however pleases you. Now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go back in and make sure and check on my goat. Make sure I stir it. Don't want nothing burning and sticking to the bottom, And then we're gonna cover that back and let it continue to cook. While that's going, I'm just gonna organize here for the veggies. So I just have a little bit of black pepper, crushed pepper, some parsley, and some garlic. And then I add in my cabbage and my carrots. I'm gonna saute that all up and then cover it to steam for maybe about, I say, 2-3 minutes. I don't like it really soft, so I don't leave it for long. As well as I do not like big cabbage, so you notice that I shredded my cabbage really small. I hate big chunky cuts of cabbage, so this is what works for me. Season that with a little salt and pepper, and then that's that. I also fried some plantains, and these plantains were so sweet, y'all. And that's that, and there we have it. So yummy as usual. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy.